Hey guys, so today's episode, I'm going to show you guys how to deploy and run this OpenManus general AI agent framework. It's a very powerful open source version of Manus AI. And by deploying this framework, you can easily use this agent to do any general multiple complex tasks like travel planners or find you some resources or build a website. So let's get started. So first things you've noticed is it's a open source version, so you need to open this OpenManus github.com, and then it says you need to create a new Conda environment. And I'm using a MacBook, so in my case I suggest to use Anaconda. So all you need to do is open this Anaconda website and click the download this app. After you download and install this app, and then you can start it. It's kind of like environment setup. Using Conda, you can create some specific Python environment, so you can easily control your framework and softwares with ease. So then open your terminal and enter this Conda create OpenManus Python 3.12. And I think in my case, I've already create this environment, so I'm gonna show you guys how to reinstall it again. So let's try it. Yep, just click process. It doesn't take very long. Sometimes it just it's set up, and then all you need to do is click the Conda activate OpenManus. But since in my case I'm using this cursors as an example, so I think you guys can directly copy this git clone repository here and paste it to your terminal and hit run. But in my case, I've already downloaded these repositories to my local machines, so I'm not gonna show you guys how to run it. So all I'm gonna do is open my IDEs. In my case, I'm using the cursors, so I'm going to open this cursors and let me try it again. Like go with cursors and open this OpenManus framework. And after you open your IDE, you might find out there's have like base things, which means you have not activate this environment yet. So you have to do is trying to activate this again. Okay, yeah. And after it has shown this OpenManus words over here, that is correct. You are in the right environment. And the second step here is you go to the configurations setup. The second thing is you need to install the dependencies. So you go back to install these dependencies. So you copy this pip requirement here and paste it into this terminal and hit run. Sometimes it takes times, like a few more minutes. So during this time, I'm gonna show you guys a different step. So if you follow this GitHub instructions, you might find that after you download all your applications and you run it, the Chrome might not show up because you have not installed another one yet, which is called Playwright. So all you need to do is after you install your dependencies, you need to install this Playwright. So it will show you the browsers and all the UIs. Otherwise, you all you need to start is some kind of weird logs, and if you have installed this Playwright, you will see all kinds of how it's automate and how its UI will look like. And the second thing, after you just install the Playwright. In my case, I've already installed it, so it will not show up some logs. So then all I need to do is modify this config file in this case. So let's just copy here in the cp config example. Yep. Okay, and after you enter this command here, you will find that they have created a new file. This is called config. So this file is you set up all your API keys and your models. Like if you want to use ChatGPTs, you can using the OpenAI models. And if you want to use others, for example, like a cloud, so all you need to do is using the cloud officials website URL or use the OpenRouter ones. So in my case, I'm going to show you how to use the OpenRouters because it's much more easier. So open your openrouters.com and remember you need to create an API keys over here. So yes, so I'm creating this OpenManus one, and one thing I'm gonna remind you guys is it's very confidential. So after my video, I will delete these keys. So do not show your API keys to any other people's or in the public. And then all you need to do is go back to this here and copy your API key over here and click save. And another thing is you also need to modify your base URL and the model, right? It depends on which your provider is. If you are using OpenRouters, you need to change it to the OpenRouters specific URL. So in my case, I'm using the Sonnet. Okay. So I'm trying to search a Sonnet. Let's just try the Cloud 3.5 versions. It's convenient to use it. The first thing is you need to copy this model name. And then you need to copy this base URL over here. The first thing is you copy this model name and paste it to this model here. Yep. And the second thing is copy this URL here and paste it to your config files. Yep. And then you just need to hit Command S to save it, right? And after you set up all your ARM configurations, let's go back to this open source website to see how it's run this. So all I need to do is very simple, just Python man py because I've already set up in this file. So let's click python.manpy. Yep, it will show you it's enabled, and in this case I'm trying to enter my prompt over here. So I've already prepared for 3 different prompts to show you guys how this work. So I'm gonna using my scenario 2. So in this case, I won't let him to search the Andre Karpathy's website and tell me what's the latest AI news and give me the markdown reports. Yes, let's copy this and enter and try to see how this is gonna work. You can see it's executing the steps, and the website is pop up, and clearly it searched the Karpathy's website. And let's see how this is gonna go. Yep, I think it looks through the website. Oh, it's another website. It opened another website. I think it's TechCrunch. So it's kind of like searching it is searching AK's information through the TechCrunch. let's see there are any. Oh, yes, I think they create some markdown versions over here. Andre's capabilities, reasons, AI development, and news. Okay, yep. I think it finished. It only like process like 10 steps here, and this report is formatted in markdown versions. And let's see how this report is going. So it really just have the similar informations, like identical to this website, because it's the timing is very correct. And it also opens some website about it in the TechCrunch and scratch it and generate some report. Yep, I think it is kind of useful, and it is amazing when you see it pump up with this website. You can see that this AI agent is actually searching these informations about AKs. Yep, and let's start the second one. Okay, let me just quit it and just run it again. Okay, so in this case I'm gonna try another one. I think let's try this trip planning. So let's say I'm gonna travel to Kyoto like in June 2025. So let's see how this AI will give you, like, what kind of planning will give you. So let's give it a try. Okay. Yes, it's search. Yeah, they are searching for the Japan guide for Kyoto. It opens some guide website and scrap the informations, I guess. And I think it's kind of like stuck here. Oh, it saved some file called Kyoto 3-day culture. Let's see. Oh, it's here. Oh, it starts you trying to search for the subway. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. It also considered like what kind of like vehicles you're gonna use in Kyoto, right? Is it the real official website? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yep, it also saved this file to the transportation guide. Oh, wow, that's a very like specific details transformation. Wow, it's even trying to open the klog.com, but it's being blocked. Can it bypass this block? I'm not sure. Let's see what it will do. Okay, so yep. Okay, it open another one. Oh, it's trying to help me search the restaurant in Kyoto. And since I'm using the tag like 2025, so I think it will give me like the latest tool. Let's open this file to see. Okay, you have the transportation guides, you have the cultural activity guides, you have the 3 days cultures guide. Okay, let's check this versions. It's a craft workshop, culture shows, Zen experiments, temple stay options. Oh, it also helped me check the weathers. Wow. Oh, this is because I've mentioned the specific time, because I'm going to visit like Kyoto in June. So it helped me check the weather, what the weather will be like during in the summer of Kyoto. Okay. All right. Yep. I think I can stop right here, but otherwise it will like cost me like tons of the tokens. So let's see what kind of the file it have generated. The first thing is the culture shows or plannings, trip for Kyoto, and the second one is cultural activities. It mentioned all kinds of different timelines and how much you will spend. And the third one is a food guide. So it literally like lists all kind of the food in Kyoto, right? Well, it's a lot, and also it show up the price in the local Japanese yuan. It has also the durations. Oh, it's cooking class. Okay, food experiments. And the fourth is it show up the search for the weather for me. I think it's very important for this AI agent. It actually consider the situations like you really want to go here, because my prompt is I'm going to go to the Kyoto in June. So it's give me the weather is for June, and so it's kind of like raining. Sometimes the humidity is 80%. So I have to wear like rain gear, and what kind of clothing I'm gonna wear, like skirts or pants or like footwear, accessories. Oh, that's very warm, and phones, cameras, and waterproof case. And the final thing is transportation guides, and that is amazing because it tells me I told him I'm gonna visit Kyoto like for 3 days, so they give me like recommended pass is 1 day pass. Like it lists all kinds of the situations over here. Yep. And I think this is that's all the information and guidance for this open source framework. And in my point of view, I think it's kind of useful in some cases, and but sometimes if you check the token consumed, you will find that this case it will cost a lot sometimes, because it's kind of like agentic workflow use, so it will like consume you a lot of tokens. So I have just run 2 different tasks, and it just cost me like almost $1.2, right? But normally if you run some simple task, like generate some 1,000 words articles, it will only like cost you like $0.03. So it is kind of expensive, but I think in some cases it's worth it. And I'm actually amazed by this trip plannings, because it's actually search it for you and give you a full guidance, and that would be very useful in some cases. And some others, large language model, it might not use these scenarios, and it might not give you these experiments, because sometimes they're just scraping the internet. They did not show you the process, how this is gonna work, right? Yep, I think this is the end of this episode. I think this team is very talented, and they are working for like another like lighter UIs. So in the futures, I might do more episode about this OpenManus network, OpenManus framework, and I think it's very powerful and useful for certain specific use case. And if you have any other thoughts or any others open source AI agent you want me to deploy it or show it, you can just leave your comments in my channel, and I will also make a tutorial in text version tutorial about this general AI agent. So don't forget to click the link below this channels and subscribe my personal blogs. Thank you guys.